Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I just wanted to give you guys some information on Mercury, the sign of Mercury, and what it means. Mercury is the planet of communication, and Mercury goes retrograde about 3 times a year. It is the fastest moving planet. The moon's actually faster, but the moon is really a luminary. So, when Mercury does go retrograde, depending on the house that it's in, usually you're rethinking, redoing something in that house, or people from the past tend to re-enter. When Mercury does go retrograde, they ask that you don't sign contracts, and unless it's something that you were offered prior to the Mercury going retrograde. So let's say, they always say it's not good to start something new during a Mercury retrograde if it's in the house that it's in. So let's say that, is it a good time to start a new relationship? Probably not if Mercury's retrograding in your 7th house. But is it a good time to fix things with an ex? Definitely. You may actually hear from an ex if it's retrograding in your 7th house. Wherever Mercury's going retrograde, you're asked to kind of look within and sort of reanalyze, rethink whatever, it was retrograding in that house. Pretty much, like I said, Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year. And during this time, communications can get lost. You could have miscommunications with people. Documents are lost. Bad time to sign legal agreements because of the fact that you might sign something and not know the big picture later on. You may not really see the fine print, or what you thought you were signing may turn out to be something else. So in this video, I am going to go into Mercury by the signs and Mercury by the houses, and to give you a better understanding of what it means. So stay tuned. Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and this is Mercury in Aries, or the 1st house. Well, Mercury is how you communicate and how you think. So being in Aries shows you how you would communicate and how you would think. This type of person would be very direct with their words. They would not, they wouldn't hold back for sure. They'll be very assertive with what they have to say. They wouldn't mince their words. This isn't somebody who's like, well, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings by what I feel, because, no, they're going to be direct. They're like, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to say what I feel and get it over with. And they can be argumentative and a bit combative. They're, I want to say, extremely assertive with their words. I will say they can be really, inventive in their thinking. Aries is a sign of, it's usually the sign that it's a cardinal sign. So, with Mercury and Aries can make you, come up with great ideas. You could be the first to think of something. Oh my God, this is great, But I will say that in the 1st house, if you have your Mercury in the 1st house, the sign is the how. How is this person going to communicate? And the placement, the house is like what? It's like, what are they probably going to communicate about? Well, I want to say that you would be more, with Mercury in the 1st house, can make you quite intelligent. It can make you quite witty, and you're really quick thinker. You're always on your feet, and I want to say you're not. Things come quickly to you to say, and you may even talk a lot. You may Mercury in the 1st house can make you quite talkative. You could be, what do you call it? I want to say it would make you a very assertive person with your words and how you feel. Also, Mercury in the 1st house is the house of self. So it would make you may be more kind of thinking a lot about yourself. Not that every person with Mercury in the 1st house is going to be conceited and all about themselves, but this is kind of like where the emphasis is going to be with your communication. It's on self. You will be, it can make you, like I said, Mercury in the 1st house can make you quite intelligent, because Mercury stands for how you communicate and how you think. And when you have that in the house of self, meaning that you're going to be a very communicative person, and it means that you're going to be thinking quickly on your feet. you know. So anyway, this is my short little synopsis of Mercury in Aries or the first house, and I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, put them below. And as always, if you would like to subscribe, the button's either on the top or the bottom. I don't know where YouTube puts it now. But if you'd like to take some classes, we'll be having classes in February. We'll be resuming some basic classes and aspects. So if you'd like to sign up, please do so. And I also wanted to take the time to let you know that we have new reports on the website. They are very long reports. So if you go to, there's a link on YouTube, and there's also a link on LIVEVISIONZ.com. You know, under astrology reports, there's a ton of new reports, and these are long reports. These aren't going to be, and I have under each report about how long they are. Some of them are 50 to 70 pages, but they're really detailed. If you want to know about your relationships or your future forecasts or what to expect in the future, it's all there. So I would encourage you to take the time to do that, because the future forecast report I think is really cool, because it gives you dates that are coming, transits that are coming up that you need to watch for, and it kind of lets you know what's coming your way. Anyway, I hope you had a nice holiday. New Year's is coming soon, and I hope you have a safe and healthy and happy New Year's. Okay, well, I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.